Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm JC from JC Cozy Gaming. Today we're going to work on a build around Tiana's palace in the peaceful meadow, and then later I will show a tour of my whole peaceful meadow, but I recorded these multiple days, so sorry for a lot of cuts and jumps, but I will have a tour of my whole meadow coming up soon. But right now I'm currently just building the outside eating area. I first went down with these, what are they called? The bamboo flooring. I believe I do eventually change that by the end of this. You'll see me go back and forth a lot of things through this build, so just bear with me. So for pathing, I mostly was using the main street pathing. I do change it up a bit because I was working with the right half of the meadow mostly first, and just trying to complete everything that will surround Tiana's restaurant. So I do use the main pathing, but you'll see me use the ancient pathing, and I change a lot of stuff by the end of this, but I do keep the main street pathing mostly. So this is another day recorded because I just had finished Oswald's quest. I finally got the train tracks, and this is just how much you get when you finish his quest, so I do add a little bit more once I get more materials to make more tracks. And then I also did add the gazebo because when I recorded this, I just finished the star path note to get the gazebo, and I'm using that as a kind of a transition from the right side to the left side, which I won't be showing in a speed build, but I will show how everything looks at the end of it in my tour coming up soon. I also do end up moving where I have the train track. This was just when I first started. Again, a lot of things will change, but that is where it is temporarily. And then I also, this is what I was talking about when I used the ancient pathing, I did try to use that first, but I eventually do change this because I didn't like how it looked with the main street pathing for this particular build. So yeah, but if you do like the combination, you could try it out. Now I'm mostly going to just add some foliage around the gazebo and just kind of decorate around that. And then eventually I'll build on and make it like blend into the two areas. But so it's going to be just some simple foliage around it. around the clock tower. I think doing it on all sides just makes a more city-like feel to the build. And I do add some benches in the gazebo as well. Here I'm trying to blend the two areas, so if you saw my shrine build, I did use the main street pathing, so I'm trying to keep it cohesive by adding this extra pathing next to the main walkway pathing. So here, of course, it started raining on me, but I did change the pathing to the brick pathing here, and I am just decorating around the restaurant and adding foliage, and I think these fountain tiles look really cool by this area. And then I also added the fencing we get from Remy's quest, the iron French fencing. I don't know the exact name. And in here I am just adding again the extra little, I just made it again, I took a minute to get the resources, so I only added 2 more to extend the link to the train tracks. So I'm just adding some foliage to the build outside the restaurant and more around this pond. And I really like the look of the tropical plants in this build. I don't know what they do, but they kind of just add something special to me. I just don't know how to name it. But I really like how the foliage in this area turns out. So here's just me like moving the train tracks and like trying to add padding underneath to make it more realistic train tracks. And then I also did move Mike and Sully's house down here because I am trying to add more like a cohesive like kind of city-like build to the side of my plaza. Not plaza, meadow. I also apologize. After I move the house over here, I do add stuff next to the train station, but I thought I recorded that, but I apparently didn't. So you'll see in the walkthrough what I do with this area, but I do apologize I didn't record it. So first, I'm just showing the build I did to the shrine. I did not add as much foliage as I liked, so I just added that in there. So if you see the original build, you can see how much it's improved since then. And I really like that you can sit in the little chair for the tree. And I do have access to all my mining areas. And then this is just a close-up of it, in case you didn't see the build. And then this is just walking towards Tiana's and like the benching and everything. So for Mike and Sully's apartment, I was thinking of them being like a train station or like town hall or something. So that's why it's kind of in front of the train station that you'll see later on. But this is just a close-up of the restaurant. I did forget to add food on top and tape like plates, but I do eventually do that when I show the full tour video. And then just showing the gazebo. And how everything looks from this side of it, since the other side is not completed. I really do like the view from this angle. It just gives a very elegant feel, and I think the swan boat definitely adds to that elegance to the restaurant. And this is the back where I did not record. I think this little kiosk thing could be like a ticket place. That's what I put it there in my mind. And then I do have the partner statue over here. Now looking at it, I definitely need to like move it over so it's more centered on the path, but ignore that for now. And then this is just everything at night with all the lights and just the ambience and everything. But I just wanted to say thank you for watching this build. I will have my full Meadow tour coming up soon for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed everything you've seen in this video so far. Bye guys!